By word of mouth, good afternoon.
Quality. Service.
Professionalism.
They've only given you half. By word of mouth actually has 5 fundamental things we believe in. That's profit, people, professionalism, quality and service.
So for me, profit is tantamount. With a company that is not profitable cannot actually operate and cannot then employ people. So then people, absolutely. I think people, without people you cannot build a business. And then from that are the other 3 that we hold very dear, which is professionalism, service and quality.
I can't believe it was nearly 3.5 years ago that we started to talk to Match about the 2010 World Cup. I never actually thought it would become a reality, but now it's over.
We supplied services and resources and infrastructure to the One World Hospitality joint venture. However, we continue to operate as by word of mouth, providing our clients with services over the World Cup time.
I think it's going to be wonderful to be a guest here. I think they're going to have a lot of fun.
R&B inviting their top treasury clients and their families to a fun-filled day, appropriate today being the World Cup soccer kickoff.
Johannesburg businessmen or just family men or whoever, but you've got the means and the facilities and the people to provide them with that A-class function that they're wanting.
From by word of mouth, still under the under One World, we did the VIP and VVIP programs, and that was what I was more involved in. We started quite a while ago, before the Confederation Cup, to do the planning for the World Cup, and for me that was my busiest time. Preparing the menus, having the tastings, dealing with Match, all the negotiations.
Presentation is also the way one can project the professionalism of how this business is run, how food is produced. Also, the decoration is a way to project the freshness, as everything is finished with fresh herbs. Everything that is done has an individual touch. Though it is produced for a large amount of people, it doesn't come across as for a mass production, but like an individual cooking style. Even for a huge production, the food is real and is not mass produced. It has a home-cooked flair to it. We have reserved some of the grilling juices of the Karoo lamb roll.
We ended up feeding about 107,000 people. What by word of mouth did is we went into a joint venture with a company called Arena One, creating a new business called One World for the duration of the World Cup. We also created new premises, central production unit, and from that we ran the corporate hospitality program, which is all the suites in Ellis Park, Loftus and Soccer City.
I was one of the 3 partners at By Word of Mouth, and I would represent By Word of Mouth's interests in the joint venture that was put together. We put together a project team comprising the By Word of Mouth expertise and Arena One, our partner's expertise. So we really had to go and set up a business from scratch. We had to go and find premises, we had to go find people, we had to go find suppliers, we had to go and source equipment, and it really was a large-scale initiative. Matchday -3, we would produce the food, and we'd also receive the food in bulk from the outsourced suppliers. On Matchday -2, you're sorting the food and you're packing up food for a particular suite. Matchday -1 it was put onto a refrigerated truck and taken to the stadium. On match day, obviously the food is then served, and then on match day +1, you would have to go and recover from that stadium that buffet equipment. Because we had 19 days or games in a row, on any particular day, you'd be producing, you'd be packing up, you'd be delivering, you'd be serving, and you'd be collecting at another game.
Inside the stadium, we are responsible for 9 kitchens, and then at the Marquise, we have 9 operational kitchens, but we can expand that to 12.
Are catering for 14,500 people. Clearly our biggest event ever.
1,580 specially trained staff members ensure that 14,000 guests receive exceptional hospitality, and that is 1 staff member per 9 guests.
And Andrew, Manfred and Ralph and their team at the Central Production Unit did a fabulous, fabulous job.
A very, very big thank you to everyone that was involved. They were phenomenal. You guys were great.
I got compliments from Simon Franklin from FIFA.
Only working if you have a spirit of teamwork.
Would I do it again? Definitely.
The reason being is you grow the company, you grow the people. As a consequence of the World Cup, definitely we want to grow the company, definitely want to be dominant in the hospitality industry in South Africa and possibly the world. Why not?